Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about the 7 crazy homemade manned drones. So before starting this video, please like this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Number 7. Flyt Cycle. Most great businesses have a story to tell about how they got started, the challenges they encountered, the difficulties they overcame, and how they eventually persevered to become what they are today. Flyt is no different. Flyt took to the air after overcoming several design and engineering challenges. Of course, we didn't do so well at first, but we eventually took off. We continued planning, innovating and constructing after that seemingly easy task was completed. Almost all that happened to get us to where we are now is detailed here. Since our founding in 2013, Flyt has planned, constructed and tested 11 different vehicles, making us one of the oldest and most experienced companies in the VTOL space. Few businesses can boast of flying their platform hundreds of times, with a person on board and conducting public demonstrations in 4 different countries. Flyt Aerospace was founded with the aim of developing human-scale multi-rotor vehicles. Number 6. Aerobatic Drone. Since 2016, the Drone Champions League, DCL, has captivated fans by featuring the world's best quadcopter pilots competing in head-to-head fights with drones capable of reaching speeds of over 160 km per hour. It is known as the Professional Drone Racing World Championship. Pilots are selected based on their success in the video game DCL the game. Anyone can play the game at home, and by participating in the DCL draft selection, anyone can qualify for real-life drone racing events. The world's first manned drone capable of aerobatic maneuvers such as loops and rolls has been revealed by Drone Champions AG, the developers of the Drone Champions League and DCL the game. Herbert Weirather, the founder and CEO of Drone Champions, invented it. The aircraft, dubbed the Large Drone, is a full-size carbon fiber airframe with 6 arms protruding from an aerodynamically faired structure. At the end of each arm are a pair of coaxial rotors. A passenger, not a pilot, can sit in the middle seat. The big drone was created to be controlled remotely, from the ground, by experienced drone racing pilots. Number 5. Koncepto Millenya. The Koncepto Millenya is a multi-copter-powered flying sports car. Kai Mendiola's Koncepto Millenya, or simply Millenya, is a prototype for a vertical takeoff and landing (VTOL) ultralight aircraft. The plane, also known as a flying car, was built by its designer as a way to deal with Manila's heavy traffic. A single-seat vertical takeoff and landing (VTOL) aircraft is used. Millenya is constructed with a metal frame and a carbon fiber shell. The aircraft will carry a payload of 80 to 100 kilograms (180 to 220 pounds), and operate at 50 to 60 kilometers per hour as of September 2018, 31 to 37 miles per hour. It has flown between 6.1 and 7.6 meters, 20 and 25 feet in altitude, and for 10 to 15 minutes at a time. It runs on 6 lithium-ion batteries that take around 2.5 hours to fully charge. The vehicle's lone passenger can run it using a handheld radio frequency controller. It can control its altitude with a button and navigate with a steering stick. Millenya achieves flight through its 16 rotary motors, which are designed in such a way that the vehicle can still fly safely even if 1 or 2 motors fail. Kai Mendiola started working on Millenya in the early 2010s, using his own money to finance the project's early stages. Later on, friends and family members assisted him with his dream. The aircraft's production cost millions of pesos and lasted at least 6 years. Number 4. The Jetson One. It was an octocopter in H configuration with dual engines for each corner. Much like the final product above Jetson One, there are 8 motors and propellers in total. The issue of safety was a major concern. An engine failure will not be a catastrophic occurrence in this configuration. During the autumn of 2017, the prototype was built. The first successful flight took place in January 2018, after extensive lab testing, development and flight computer programming. The first manned flight took place on February 28, 2018. It turned out to be an amazing adventure that everyone should take part in. It was fantastic to be able to glide through the air with no bumps or noise. Have you ever had a dream of being able to fly? This was the last straw. We could go up, left, right and wherever we wanted to go using simple controls. With the fly-by-wire system we built, everything was perfectly stable. Our computer actually stopped and hovered in the air if we took our hands off the joysticks. We were confident that everyone could be a pilot thanks to our ultra-simple flight control system. This was the future of personal transportation, where you could easily travel from point A to point B without ever having to wait in traffic. The production of the Jetson One began, after the successful completion of the working prototype and numerous test flights. This is the second generation of our consumer-oriented prototype. A lovely design with all of the requisite safety features and ease of use. Number 3. Airboard 2.0. Mariah Kane was teaching extreme water sports to visitors and working part-time, as a stewardess on yachts in Fort Lauderdale, Florida 3 years ago. The 24-year-old is now the president and project manager, for a new technology she claims has the potential to change the planet. "I'm a test pilot for a fully electric ultralight vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. That is to say it can be raised straight up and down from any place," Kane clarified. "You simply plug it in like a phone and take off when the light turns green." Kane monitors the airboard with her body movements while flying in a standing position. "People have dreamed of flying like birds for as long as I can remember," she said, "but I never thought I'd be one of the first people to introduce this modern form of transportation to the world." The FAA is also figuring out how to better certify these planes. The Airboard, which is battery-powered, allows for easy transportation, and does not require fuel, according to Kane. It also has a clear benefit in the future for many sectors such as search and rescue operations. Before taking off, most small planes and helicopters have at least a 15-minute pre-flight. "We can do those pre-flight checks in a fraction of the time, because our device checks are performed by computers," she told GMA. "We plan to incorporate all of the technologies we developed while constructing the Airboard into a multi-copter that we will use for search and rescue missions. Until then, we'll use it for sports and entertainment to bring these devices in front of people to demonstrate their protection." The technology is competing in the Go Fly Prize, an international competition to create the world's first personal flying system, and win prizes worth up to $2 million. According to the rules, the personal flying system must be secure, quiet, portable, and capable of transporting a single person for a distance of 20 miles without refueling or recharging. Number 2. Hero Flyer. The Hero Flyer is a 16-rotor flying platform with 8 arms and 2 propellers on each. The unit folds up for easy transport and is designed to be modular. This ensures that even if one of the motors or batteries fails, the device can still land safely. The wiring between the motors is all contained inside the aluminium frame, with each arm leading to the batteries in the base. The film and marketing industries were the target markets for this device. Number 1. ZEROG. The satellites, which are brightly colored and about the size and shape of a bowling ball, are used to test various drone and robotic technologies in zero gravity. They use CO2 thrusters to travel around the space station and use built-in ultrasound beacons, accelerometers, and gyroscopes to orient themselves. Drop towers and parabolic flights are used to build free fall conditions on Earth. These facilities are scarce, and maintaining and operating them is costly. The miniaturization of instrumentation, combined with the decreasing cost of drone technology, presents a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the creation of low-cost, easy-to-use microgravity facilities for small experiments. As a result, the purpose of this project is to develop, design, install and test a system that uses a pre-existing unmanned aircraft to construct a zero-G environment, drone. Project's key justifications are as follows. Microgravity for universities and space agencies, to make microgravity more accessible to universities and space agencies by providing a lower-cost alternative. Students would be able to gain a better understanding of microgravity conditions through education and science. What do you think about this video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.